Hello, my very most beautiful Pisces. How is everyone? I hope you guys are all doing amazing. So, my lovelies, we are going to be doing your September weekly reading. This is a general reading, and it may not be able to resonate for all of you. So, if you guys want something that is meant for your exact energy, then I do have personals open. I have recorded video readings as well as Zoom readings. And for the next 5 days, Zoom readings are on sale for $45. And everything that you guys will need to know about scheduling is in the description box below for you. You can also follow me over on Patreon now. I do additional readings over there. Spiritual growth, personal development, money and career, as well as love readings. There's a link for that in the description box as well. So archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding. For my very most beautiful Pisces, please, may the messages that need to be heard the very most please come through. And may they please find those who need to hear it. Please show me Pisces energy. A very clear message with a very clear understanding. All right, my loves, let's take a look and see what's going on for you. Alright, so the general overall energy of the reading, we have the Five of Swords here. I do feel a little bit of like looking back at the past energy, a little bit of regrets, whether this is you or them, or maybe both of you. Could have some regrets about the situation or things that were said or things that were done in a connection. For where the connection is currently, we have the Six of Cups. To me, this feels like past. I do feel like this is a past person. I think this is something that you guys are looking back on. You know, the Mercury retrogrades do tend to bring up, you know, we are in Mercury retrograde, and those do tend to bring up things from the past for us to review. I do feel like you guys could be in that kind of an energy with this. I feel like you guys could be looking back at a past situation, at a past connection. Your feelings on the connection are showing up as the Three of Wands in the reverse. So to me, I feel like you are, one, taking a lot in on yourself. You could be putting a lot of blame on yourself. The Three of Wands in the upright can be a card of like delegation. So sometimes to me in the reverse, it can be like putting it all on you, right? So sometimes I would be careful of that, guys, is, you know, it does take two. So making sure that you're not putting all the blame for the way that something happened on yourself. Okay, so and there's just no point in beating yourself up about something. You know, so I feel like telling you guys that it could be time for you guys to put down the bat in a situation, especially if you guys are being really hard on yourself about your part in things. Just learn from it and move forward. So, Three of Wands in the reverse, I also feel like it's an energy of kind of losing hope or not being able to see what the next step is, like what could happen next. They have the Six of Wands in the reverse for their feelings. Yeah, so I feel like they could feel like they weren't appreciated or recognized or valued. Not saying that you didn't, but that's like their feelings. It could also just be feeling like this is something that isn't going to be successful, that, you know, can't work for whatever reason. We're going to clarify. Tell me about the Six of Cups energy. Why is the Six of Cups energy here? We got the Chariot. I think you guys both have been trying to move forward, but just really dwelling on the past. Some of you guys could have been triggered by something, or it could just be the energies. Tell me about this Three of Wands in the reverse. Why is that Pisces feelings? You got the Hermit. I think you guys are just doing a lot of deep introspection, a lot of inner reflection. And it's okay to recognize where we have made mistakes in a situation, okay? Where there's room for growth. Just don't beat yourself up, you know? Take the lesson and move forward. But I feel like there could just be a lot of, you guys could be feeling a little bit lonely. You guys could be being a little bit isolated, like in hermit mode at this time. Just really kind of doing a lot of reflecting and taking a lot in. Tell me about this Six of Wands in the reverse. Why is that their feelings? You got the Five of Pentacles. So some of you guys could have been the ones that left, or some of them could have been. It does kind of feel like they don't see you guys coming back together. They don't see you guys being able to make that work. I don't think that's because they don't want to, though. I do feel like it could be a desire to do that, but they are either thinking about how they had to leave this out in the cold or still feeling left out in the cold. I also feel like with the Six of Wands in reverse, like I said, I feel like they could be thinking or feeling like you didn't appreciate them, or you didn't see their value, or they weren't getting the praise or recognition that you deserve. Now keep in mind, guys, that the roles can be reversed. So if you recognize, or if you resonate more with the person on this side than this side, then just flip-flop the roles around. Tell me about, so neither one of you though, the one thing is the obstacle is the Four of Swords in the reverse. One, I think that there's a little to no communication between the two of you. So that is a challenge. It's hard to work through any of these energies. You know, especially if you're wanting to come back together, it's hard to work through these if you guys aren't communicating. Secondly, I do kind of feel like it just feels like not being at peace with the situation. Neither one of you are at peace with what was said, what was done, you know, the way that things were said or what went down. Yeah, the Temperance card clarifies that. So I do think you guys are both in a space where you have some regrets about things that were said, things that were done within the connection. And a lot of woulda, coulda, shoulda energies here. And I think this is coming from both of you, Pisces. I think that that's why, you know, the Five of Swords is showing up as the general energy, because I do feel like it's something you guys are both experiencing. And the Temperance card, I think you both want to find a way to kind of be more at peace within the situation. We have the Ace of Cups in the reverse for the best approach. So let's take a look at that. So this is more like the advice or the best approach in the situation. Tell me about this Ace of Cups in the reverse. Why is that here? The Nine of Pentacles. So the Ace of Cups in the reverse, especially to me, can be like an outpouring of emotion. And to me, the Nine of Pentacles sometimes can, you know, it's a very independent card. I do kind of feel, but it can be a little bit of a draining energy when it comes up in the reverse. I don't know why I'm kind of getting the reverse meaning, but regardless, I do feel like there could need to, I'm trying to find the right way to word this. There could be a need for you guys to kind of let all that stuff pour out, all those emotions pour out, especially with it showing up, the Ace of Cups showing up in the reverse. There could need to be an expression. So even if there isn't a reconciliation, both of you are not at peace with things that were said or done. So even if for whatever reason you guys feel like it's not in your best interest for you or for them to communicate with each other or to reach out, then at least get a journal and write out the things that you need to get out, the things that you want to express, so that you can get it out, find a way to take it outside of yourself, as well as it's time to start to forgive yourself for your part in things, you know. Forgiveness, sometimes forgive them as well. Forgiveness doesn't necessarily have to be for them. Sometimes it is for us, because carrying that stuff around can be very heavy. So I just kind of feel like there's just a need to get it out. I feel like that's why it's showing up under the best approach. But we have the Empress here for the potential outcome. So let's take a look at that. Got the Knight of Pentacles. So I do feel like there's a lot of potential for growth here. The Empress is all about creation and growth. And especially with the Nine of Pentacles, I think you guys are moving into an energy that if you can start to get some of this out and to release some of your regrets from the situation, whether that looks like forgiving yourself and forgiving them, finding a way to get it outside of yourself, I think that this is going to really help you move forward in a big way. I think it's going to really put you, help you experience a lot of growth moving forward. Both of you, actually. And the Knight of Pentacles, there's a lot of potential. You know, a lot of potential with the Knight of Pentacles. The Four of Cups. Yeah, because right now I feel like there's definitely some heart chakra stuff going on with this showing up with the Four of Cups. That can be like the closed off heart. So just heart chakra stuff in general. I do feel like there's a need to kind of get some of this stuff out, guys. So we are going to take a look at the person that you're dealing with here in this situation. We're going to take a look at what... I'm going to grab a different deck for this. We're going to look at their true intentions and any actions that they could be planning on taking. So what are this person's true intentions when it comes to Pisces? And got the Four of Cups. So they could be feeling very rejected, or they're just not wanting to open up to this. I feel like you both have, I feel like it's really showing up that you guys both have some healing that needs to take place. And we have the King of Pentacles for their actions. So I mostly feel like they could be focused on their work, focused on their business. I don't really see them taking any actions towards you. I do feel like they are a little bit closed off. I think you guys are both just at a place where you're trying to heal. Neither one of you are at peace with the way that things happen. And I think this is coming up for you to be able to find a way to forgive yourself, stop beating yourself up, forgive them, and then find a way for you to take this outside of yourself, whether that's writing a letter or having a conversation, whatever you guys feel is best for you. But that is what I have for you guys. So if this resonates, please let me know in the comments down below. If it doesn't, then check out your other sign placements. Everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading or about scheduling your personals, all of that is in the description box below for you. And if you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. Most importantly, guys, if you want personal prayers for any reason at all, just put a little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. So I am sending so much love and light until next time.